Everyone, I know I usually make the videos for the Elimelech on Wednesday. I forgot yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. I don't know. It was the state holiday, so it was like a kind of weird day. I went to work, but it was like not normal work, Anyway, I made an AI video already today on this same Dvar Torah, and I just want to see from the Olam, which do you prefer, the AI or the actual learning together, like this while I'm driving in my car and reading the text on the screen, because the AI is not ready to put Hebrew on the screen. We can put English on the screen, but not Hebrew on in video. But they do an interesting job with Hebrew. It used to be, though, when I put Hebrew into InVideo, it would come out in English. Now they put it in Hebrew, but then I just did my own thing. I didn't like what they did in the Hebrew particularly, so it's a little differently. But my kids, like I said, hate the AI video, but I can do that in air conditioning. It takes a lot longer to make an AI video. That 3-minute AI video took me a couple of hours to make, but I'll share it at work, so it's work related. It's justified. Anyway, let's learn the same Torah here together like this, and you tell me which one do you all like better. So Behaalosecha. So another explanation of Behaalosecha. Book of Numbers, chapter 8, verse 2. The Heilige Rebbe Melech Schusig and Leinval Klisrael. He says, Al pi hakdoma de Isa b'sefer Kodesh Shefatal. I don't know who wrote the Shefatal. I couldn't find it on Sfaria. All right, Baruch Hashem. I don't have reception. You can't call. I don't have reception. All right, let's finish learning. This way I can open the window. I still have to do the Kedushas Levi, and I have a lot of other learning to do, so let's get this done. So I don't know who the Shefatal is. He says B'Akdamasai in his Akdoma, Tam Lama Shamar Chazal Kol Ha'olam Nizoin B'Shvil Chanina B'ni Dailoi B'Kav Chorav, right? It says the whole world is fed because of the merit of, God says, my son Chanina, Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa. And Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa, my son Chanina, he's good enough with just one small measure of carob every week. I hope it's not too noisy if the window's open. It's way too hot to have the windows closed. I don't have air conditioning in the car. And I'm in a bad mood because everything is crazy. Baruch Hashem, I think we closed on the house. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see when I get the deed back, then I'll know that we did the deed. So anyway, Vuhu Davar Tema. This is one of the problems with the Hebrew on that website. They pronounce things funny. Lama, and not only that, they pronounce with a tough. Lama be'emes layana gam b'olam hazeh. Is a big kasha, a big question. Why can Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa enjoy this world? What's wrong with that? V'amar derech mashal. So he says like this, a parable. Im tikach ner echad me'avuka. You take a little candle and you light it from a big torch, right? V'tir tzalach zira, and then you want to put it back in. Azayichba or shalavukas aner. Fire puts out fire. Sometimes they start forest fires just to stop other forest fires, right? So the bigger fire will put out the little fire, right? But if you make like a Havdalah candle, you put a lot of little wicks together, a lot of candles, achagam heim avuka, and then they become like a torch. V'tirkvam lavuka, and then you put them next to another torch. Azayuchel karvam yachad, then you can bring them close together. V'yir ba'oram, and then the light is more. Kiner Hashem nishmasanim, because the candle of the Lord is the soul of man. She chelik elokai, and that's a portion of godliness. So the only way that your soul is just one candle. But if you put that candle back where it came from, it's going to go out. If the soul goes back to heaven with nothing accompanying it, with no other candles with it, it'll go out, and then that's it. Rav Avigdor Miller taught conditional immortality of the soul, not unconditional immortality of the soul, and other tzaddikim as well. So anyway, so bilti efshalat tachsa makor, you can't send it back to its root, to its source. Ki al yedei levushe mitzvahs shehem arus ruchnios, unless it's clothed with mitzvahs, because mitzvahs are themselves spiritual lights. Because then it makes a big avuka, right? A big torch, and that can be returned to the infinite light and not be extinguished. It's deep stuff. And then he says that's why God says, oh, the little baby deer, he's enough with one small measure of carob. Then he doesn't explain it. He says, Ayin Shambarichas, look there by the Shefatal. Again, maybe we can look it up somewhere. If someone has a link that we can look it up. Maybe I have it in my house. I have so many svarim, I don't even know what I have, right? But anyway, the Heilige Elimelech, he says, this is what it means when you bring up the candles. What's the limit?
The end of the Civil War was near when quite accidentally a hero who sneezed abruptly ceased retreat and reversed into it.
Anyway, wait. Alright, when you bring up the candles, when you show the Jews the proper way, the true way to live with God's commandments, may be blessed. It's to lift them up, to lift up their souls. Against the face of the menorah they should shine. You should tell them they need to shine the light of their souls. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. El mul pnei menorah Elyona, against the face of the supernal menorah, Shu Or Ein Sof Baruch Hu, which is representing the archetype of the eternal, infinite light of God. May He be blessed, Ein Sof. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment, and we'll see you later. All right, how do I turn this thing off?